DreAllDay.com.
DreAllDay.com. Today's daily motivation is about being highly intentional. Now, this connects to, if you watch enough of these daily motivations, you hear me often talking about scheduling and time and the value of time and making sure that we're getting the most out of the limited time that we have every day. We know there's a limit because it's 24 hours in a day, and the limited time that we have in the big picture because we know that everybody eventually dies, so we don't have unlimited time. So the intentionality part means knowing that our time is limited. We need to be intentional about how we use our time. A simple way to get intentional about how you use your time is to simply schedule out what you're going to do every day. So you can schedule and say, all right, at 8 o'clock I'm doing this, and that'll take me till 8:30. Then I'm going to do this. Then at 9:45 I'm doing this. Then until 12 o'clock I got this. That is being intentional about your time. And even though that sounds extremely simple, I want you to ask yourself, when's the last time you spent the day operating on anything that even smells like that? Now, even if you don't schedule out every single minute of the day, because maybe you do some things that you can't always be sure exactly how much time it's going to take, how often do you have everything you need to do in a day laid out in a schedule or script, and then that's exactly what you do in the day? When's the last time you had a day where you operated by that system? Have you ever had a day where you operated by that system? Most people are highly unintentional about how they use their time, and then what happens is their time gets away from them. So 4 hours go by, they don't even realize that 4 hours have gone by, and they're like, damn, last time I looked at the clock it was 2 o'clock, now it's 6 o'clock. How the hell did that even happen? Because they weren't even aware of the fact that this time is going by because they weren't intentional about how their time was being used. And this is what happens in life with anything, any resource that you are not paying attention to how it's being used or how it could possibly kind of slip away and go away. It just goes away. And it's not that somebody stole it from you. It was there the whole time. You just allowed it to be taken by maybe something or someone who was more intentional about it than you were. It's like if you're not paying attention to your money and watching how it's getting used, somebody who is more intentional about taking money from you might steal money from you. It's like if somebody's running a business and you're not paying attention to who's in charge of your accounts, they could be stealing money from you by sending checks to fake accounts, and before you know it, $1 million is gone, and you're like, damn, that person was more intentional about the money than you were. So that's how you end up getting robbed. Or somebody's more intentional about using your time than you are. You plan to be somewhere for 20 minutes, you end up being there for 2 or 3 hours. You're like, damn, where'd that last 2 or 3 hours go? Well, they were more intentional about getting time from you than you were about protecting it, and boom, there goes your time. Same thing happens with your energy. Again, same thing happens with your money, as I just said. This can happen with anything, with your focus and attention. I mean, y'all use social media, right? How many times have you logged onto a social media app because you wanted to get one piece of information? 15 minutes have gone by. You realize that you logged on to get one piece of information that was supposed to take you 30 seconds. It's been 15 minutes, and you didn't even get the one piece of information that you came there for. How many times does that happen? That happens to people probably every single day. I can't even say every day, because most of the time y'all log on social media is not even with an intention. You just log on because you ain't got nothing else to do. So the whole point here of today's daily motivation is for you to get more intentional about how you're using your time. We can start with time, but you can apply this to your other resources as well, like your energy, your focus, your attention, and your money, especially those of you who are, if money is in any way an important issue for you right now in your life, an important focus in your life. So the more intentional you are about things, the more likely you will use and acquire those things in the ways that you actually want to, which is the definition of being effective. So all that said, make sure you comment on this video. Let me know the best insight and action step you took from today's message. Text me so you can get my Monday motivation text that I send out every Monday, free of charge, guaranteed to have you focused, sharp, and on point. My number is 305-384-6894. Work on Your Game University. That's where I do all my coaching. You want to work with me directly, go to workonyourgameuniversity.com. That's where you can work with me directly. It's the only place you can work with me directly. And do all the YouTube stuff while you're here. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, like the video, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message and they need to apply it same way you need to apply it, and work on your game. Dre all day.